to see people here. Good to see the good things going on. Glad that you found me. I'm going to continue to do that, just kind of to open it up a little bit. I think it's important to have all kinds of contingency plans. Of course, that is what you do if you are into being ready and all that. So with all this going on, I thought it'd be smart to come over here and just to start to let out the information of what's going on here a little bit more. I haven't touched it in a month, but now we're going to get back to doing more. These won't be long videos. These will be like 3 to 5 minuters, but specific stories and things going on. So, of course, today we're going to be talking about the market crashing all over. And what has been going on has been the topics. It started over there, Tokyo. Basically what happened was about a week or so ago, the Bank of Japan decided to do some changes to its policies. Okay, I can't tell you exactly what's what, but it has had detrimental effects. If you understand or know how to explain that better, go for it, but I couldn't even begin. But basically they changed policy, and from that they made it so their markets and their monetary, just financials, I believe it had to do with their government bonds, known as the JGB. And now it is having a major effect on their stock market. They're down 20% since July. A lot of other stock markets around the world are down, 5 to 15% depending. So there's a lot of issues going on with all of that. And Bitcoin has just gone under, I believe, $50,000. It was at $52,000 last night, but now it is under $50,000, but kind of floating there. Notable is that BlackRock and Grayscale and other major houses of finances, we call them hedge funds, they are not selling. They're holding on to their Bitcoin. So markets are crashing. I think the NASDAQ was down 5 or 6%. As I've said before, when you are down 3 to 5%, that's an issue, but it's not a crash. 5 to 10% is pretty major, but still, when you're getting into the 10% over like a couple weeks or a very shortened period of time, that is a crash. And we are crashing. They said that the Tokyo stock market was the worst one ever. The NASDAQ, I think it's one of the worst ever. They've never gone down 1,000 points. It was at 17,000 and change. Now that's going down. All of this is happening. So what does that mean? Well, first and foremost, it's pricing in the conflict in the Middle East. And what does that mean? Well, basically they're getting ready. In the next 24 to 72 hours, maybe a little bit longer, there is going to be some form of a response by Iran, who has really got egg on their face from Israel doing what they did to Haniyeh in Tehran. So, what does that mean? They're going to respond. I don't think it will come. The more and more I read, it seems the more and more they're going to try to avoid things coming directly from Iran, but they will come from Hezbollah in Lebanon. They will come from Jenin. They will come from West Bank, Global Heights, Golan Heights, Iraq, Syria, Yemen proxies. Okay, all the proxies are going to probably do a multi-tiered response. There's been reports that the Shaheen 3, which is the medium-range ballistic missile, MRBM, from Pakistan is being delivered. Russia has been giving flights all kinds of new technology, signal jamming and such. Shoigu is in Iran right now as we speak. So some form of a response. The biggest concern out of all of this has been that Iran has pretty much gotten Russia and China to confirm that they will back them up. Now, whether that is just the UN in a diplomatic fashion, or if that is a military response, we don't really know. We don't really know, and we're just going to have to figure all that out. But major things are going on. The stock market is crashing. I think it's a preemptive pricing in some kind of a major conflict. As we've discussed before, what happens if all this does go down? You're going to see major things go crashing in, and problems. People are going to lose money. Jobs are going to be lost. Unemployment's going to go up. This is going to turn into a deep recession. What that looks like on elections in America, I don't know, but probably going to be favorable for the Republicans. And from here, it's going to get going. So for those of you who are new here, I keep it pretty straight and narrow, okay? So this is the contingency plan. So don't expect some of the things that you've seen before. This will be more on the straight and narrow, okay? But it will be real legit, and it will be authentic as to what I am. We will be putting in the green video maker again as we start, probably today sometime. But just keep nimble. You're probably going to see something going on. I don't know what that'll do to gas. It's down to $76 on the Brent crude, but that could make things go up. So maybe having your gas and fuel, this afternoon, fill it up. It's going down, so that means prices will go down. Maybe you can ride that to your benefit. So, but just stay nimble. Problems are happening all over the place. The economy is a very sick, it's in a very sick way, and no politicians are going to correct that. So you have to be reliable on yourself, okay? Never forget that. And on that note, we will see you on the next one. GIC out.